Welcome back to How to Create Retro Elements in Adobe Illustrator. I'm Mary Winkler for Envato Tutsplus. In this lesson, we'll put together our ribbon designs and a bit of type to create some retro badges. Badges are wonderfully common in retro-inspired design. You can find similar designs in actual vintage work in advertising and packaging. So I'm going to combine the ideas and designs from this chapter into a couple of vintage badge styles. Draw a rectangle with the rectangle tool. I've set the fill color to a light slate gray, but will likely change it. Use the pen tool or the anchor point tool to add anchor points to the center of the top and bottom of the rectangle. Using the direct selection tool, pull each anchor point away from the center of the shape. Pull the shape's live corners towards its center, rounding out each corner a bit. Adjust as needed. Let's add a banner to this design. Draw a horizontal rectangle that overlaps the hexagon we've created and goes beyond its boundaries. Set its fill color to something bold like red-orange. Draw a smaller rectangle and add an anchor point in its center side edge. Push the anchor point inward to create a ribbon's tail. Duplicate and reflect this shape. Place each on either side of the design and below the hexagon in the Layers panel. Use the pen tool to draw triangles on either side to create your shadow shapes. Set the fill colors to dark red-orange and place them behind the hexagon in the Layers panel. Offset the path of the hexagon by going to Object, Path, Offset Path. I've set it by -15 pixels or so. Adjust the live corners of this shape so it's a bit rounder. Set the fill color to something lighter and brighter than the original hexagon. Play with your object colors if you wish. I chose gold and yellow hues for mine. Duplicate and scale the inner hexagon and change its color to teal. Select the ribbon components and set the stroke color to dark red-orange. In the stroke panel, set the stroke weight to 2 points with caps and corners rounded. Let's add some type. With the type tool, write out some text. Try something like a sale notice or a welcome sign. Test out some font choices. My initial choice was Sale 20% in Cooper Black. Rotate your type so it follows the angle of the ribbon. Set the fill color to light yellow. In the character panel, play with the individual sizing and spacing of your characters. Ultimately, I chose Welcome for this design with the font face Bebas. When you change your font face, adjust its size and orientation so it matches the design again. Let's work on a second design. Draw a circle with the ellipse tool. Set its fill color to dark, warm gray. Draw a smaller circle in its center. Set the fill color to teal. Select the smaller circle and go to Effect, Distort and Transform, Zig and Zag. Select Absolute and Smooth. I opted for 7 ridges per segment with a size of 0.08 inches. Hit OK. Expand the appearance under Object and apply a light blue stroke of 2 points weight to the new shape. Copy and paste the arced ribbon design we created from our previous lesson, or create a new one. Scale it up so it's larger than the badge design. Group the badge together and the banner together respectively. Align them to their centers. Set the fill color of the banner to yellow with Harvest Gold shadow shapes. Adjust any shapes as you see fit. In my case, I needed to recreate the shadow shape on the left side of my design. Ungroup your banner and place the ribbon tails and shadow shapes beneath the badge design in the Layers panel. Place the banner around the center of the badge. Draw a circle in the center of the badge. Set the stroke color to light blue. In the stroke panel, set the weight to 3 points. Select Dashed Line and set the dash to 5 points and the gap to 10 points. Let's add some type. Use the type tool to write something like Since 2016 or whatever year you fancy. Choose a condensed sans serif like Bebas or a similarly styled font. Set the fill color to blue. Place it on the lower half of the badge design. Let's take a look at our 2 badge designs so far. They're both quite colorful and fit well with the design sense established throughout this short course. Feel free to push these designs further if you wish. Add other highlights, shadows, or bits of type. I'll add some now. With the type tool, write out something like delicious or bread or yay bakeries. Whatever you like. I'm going to choose Cooper Black for my typeface. Place it over the banner. Resize your type as you see fit. Change the color to white and convert the type to an object or expand under object. Apply a warp effect to the type to match the banner. Adjust the type as you see fit. Try to get the type to match the style of the ribbon as much as you can. And there you have it, the 2 badge designs from the beginning of this lesson. These are quite simple and basic, but they should give you the building blocks you need to create an assortment of retro badge, logo, and label designs. Thank you so much for joining me in this lesson on retro-inspired badge design creation. In our next lesson, we'll complete our course with the final chapter. I have some tips and tricks for you regarding the content of this course, and I hope you'll join me there.